Hey friends, this is Josh Hayward and welcome to another edition of the Find Your Craft Show. I got a very special beer for you guys this evening. This is Corn Star, a Southeastern style IPA. A little bit of background on this particular beer comes from NoDa Brewing out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Several weeks back, probably a couple months ago now, I did a review on, and I'll link it by the way, on True Grit, which was NoDa's first Southeastern style IPA. And the unique thing about the Southeastern style IPA, it's very similar to a Northeastern style IPA, hazy, hop forward, somewhat maybe even juicy in a way. But what they do is they swap out some of the adjuncts used in the Northeastern style IPA, flake wheat, flake oats, that type of thing, for a staple of the South, which is grits coming from corn. So True Grit was an amazing beer, very, very good. This is their second installment of the Southeastern style IPA series. Little verbiage from the can. This Southeastern IPA shines bright because it swaps out the weighty mouthfeel of Northeastern IPA's adjunct grains for a crisp finish thanks to flake corn, a good old staple in the South. With a burst of hoppiness from Amarillo, Eureka, Yukonot, and El Dorado hops, Corn Star is a showstopper. So really looking forward to this one. I've never had this beer, and as I'm looking at the can, I noticed that the can matches my shirt and hat. How about that? I don't know why I said that, but there you go. NC Beer Pride. All right. Let's see. There's one other thing for you. 5% ABV. So kind of in the middle of the road as far as ABV goes. Really looking forward to this one. Wish I had True Grit close by to kind of compare. But hopefully I can remember a little bit, and we'll see what we've got. Yeah, kind of a unique take on the Northeastern style IPA, creating the Southeastern style. And I poured way more than I usually do for these beer reviews, but it's all good. It's going to be great. Very similar looking to True Grit, if I remember properly, but a nice golden color here, kind of similar to the Corn Star on the front. I'd say kind of going kind of a straw to a light golden color. Nice white head on that beer. I would say 1.5 centimeters or so. You can see those bubbles of CO2 slowly rising to the top. Almost completely transparent, but there is a little bit of haze in there. I can't completely see through that glass. But yeah, it's just a beautiful looking beer. Kind of reminds me of corn just because of the color, I would say. So yeah, without further ado, let's see what we got on the nose. Oh, wow. I'm getting nice aromas of citrus fruit, nice aromas of tropical fruit. I smell just fruitiness, love it. Maybe a little bit of slight oiliness, just a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. Not that you can really smell oiliness, but you can smell things that remind you of that, I think. Yeah, it just smells amazing. Nice variety of hops in there. Lots going on as far as the hoppiness and the types of hop aromas coming through there. Let's see what we've got. Cheers to Corn Star and grits and corn in general. Oh, wow. It's a good one. Again, I wish I had True Grit to taste side by side with this one. The consistency is very similar. Nice white bready type maltiness there. I can taste the corn. I can taste the grit used in it. A lot of people can't necessarily taste that. Grits don't have a very prominent taste, but having grown up here in the South, we have them regularly, especially for breakfast. So when you eat them since being a kid on through adulthood, you kind of get that taste. There's a taste with it. There's a consistency with it. They're usually warm and mixed with water, so almost very similar to putting them in a mash tun in a way. They're slightly cooked. They're kind of cooking in a way. So I'm definitely getting that grit flavor. The taste from the grits, it's a little sharp, and it's kind of hard to explain. I really need to work on learning how to explain grits. If you've eaten them, you kind of know that flavor, that taste. I don't want to say starchy. I'm kind of thinking of cornstarch when I say that, but I can definitely taste those grits there. And then kind of quarter of the way through the taste, not quite half, a quarter of the way through the taste, I get a nice load of hops. Sharp hoppy flavor. Just boom, you're getting hit with a nice dose of a nice oiliness, a nice slight resininess, almost like if you bit into a lemon peel in a way. I can't say that many people have done that, but I've done it. I've eaten the rind of a lemon. Almost like if you bit into that, you get that oiliness, that sharp flavor that's there almost halfway through the taste. Some grapefruit notes, some lemon and lime notes, maybe light tropical fruit notes, maybe something, maybe a subtle papaya type flavor there. Not a ton of tropical fruit there. Mainly I'm getting citrus here, and in particular heavy on that rind and oiliness and bitterness. But it goes really well with that gritty, this grain bill here with the malt and the grits. It's light and easy to drink. Easy to drink if you enjoy that sharp hop flavor that comes kind of close to mid-taste. But yeah, this is a star for sure. The Southeastern style IPA coming in at 5% ABV. Cornstar's a winner, a very good beer. Enjoyed it. I know I've said it twice already. I'll say it again. I wish I had True Grit to compare side by side. This one is definitely the hops used in this particular beer are definitely more forward in this beer than in True Grit. I felt like True Grit I felt like the grits were a little more elevated in that particular beer. The hoppiness was still there, but a little more elevated there. This hops are on display here. The grits are still there, but the hoppiness, that sharpness that comes in mid taste is good, very good. That's kind of it's what shines in the beer. See, shining star, there you go. But yeah, cheers to NoDa Brewing on a great beer. Cheers to the Southeastern style IPA. If you love craft beer, if you love what you saw, if you didn't like what you saw, just if you love beer in general, press that little subscribe button down there. I would greatly appreciate it. Love to have you as part of this amazing community. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and cheers.